Hey guys, it's Diana. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be looking at the inside of my house in Animal Crossing New Horizons. We're going to do a little tour. Right now we are starting from the outside here. I am wearing a custom design sweater that I made. You can find my custom designs in the description. I have my creator code linked in there. But anyway, let's go in. All of the Christmas stuff inside my house is still up at this point. I know it's like the end of January. I just have not gotten around to putting it away yet, and I am hoping that we don't have a visitor at any point during this. If we do, we will deal with it. This is my main room. I usually like to make the main room more of like a living room space. As you can see, we have the stuff here in the entryway, the umbrella rack, the light switch, the coat rack. I forgot to, oh, Goldie's here. Since I'm in the main room, I can't ask her to leave from outright. Oh my god, and she's wearing one of my custom designs. That's adorable. Okay, well now we're going to be doing this tour with Goldie in my house. This is my main room, as I was saying. This couch and ottoman is a red custom design that I made. Usually what's here in this corner, instead of the tree, I have some plants generally and a larger area rug. I think I also moved the chair here and this ottoman over a little bit and have it more in the window. And there's also like a little side table, one of the antique ones. Oh, she's leaving. Yeah, you can go. I love you, you're great, but I'm in the middle of something right now. Next, I want to go into the back room here. This back room I made kind of like a multi-purpose den. I have the upright piano in here, as well as a space to watch TV with the bookshelves. I really love that we can do an accent wall, and I wanted to put the partition walls in the back to make the wood kind of go along with the fireplace being there, the stacked wood wall. I, again, do not like that we cannot put things on partition walls, which is why I have the bookcases here. There are no ceiling items either, like on this area. Maybe I could have gone with some garland, but we do have all of the golden museum plaques that you can get when you complete a museum collection, and some other wall decor here. Also, some Christmas items, the little tabletop tree, the tabletop ornament. I really like that vase in the corner. I'm glad that they added more items like that to this game, like just generic decorative things that we can use in corners like that instead of plants. Some mom's embroidery and the Happy Home Academy plaques, all three of them. You may have noticed too in the front room I had the HHA Golden House trophy. I have all of the other trophies, the silver and bronze as well, in my storage, but I didn't feel the need to display them. We also have the little antique bureau here. It can be opened up and it looks kind of like a little writing desk in there. I think that's really cute, as well as some, plants here in the corner. I wanted to go with kind of a green color scape. Usually my main front room has a blue color scape to it, but with the holiday decorations, I decided to make it more red. But that is my little back room with the Christmas decor still there. Next, I want to show the kitchen, and then we will go on to the bathroom. So this is the kitchen area. I have the countertops, the tall ones from the Happy Home stuff along this back wall. I have the brick one, and I have all of like the kitchen appliances here, as well as the little glass jar with, I think there's coffee beans in there, some art, some kitchen stuff. I really love the chandelier that's above the table. This back wall, probably my favorite thing that I've ever done in this game. I saw some other people online do things like this. You get the glow-in-the-dark stickers. It's a Glowing Moss DIY recipe, and you can customize them and use a custom design on them. So I was able to find the window design as well as the beadboard there. I can't remember how I found them. I think that they were just on Tumblr or Twitter or something. Like I came across them somehow. The accent wall is the ski slope wall. I change this out seasonally. When it's not winter, it's more like a spring vibe, and when it's fall, it's like the fall trees one. I think I have the same wall up for spring and summer, but for winter I love doing this with the custom design glow-in-the-dark stickers in the little tea cart in the corner. I did use light switches in all of my rooms. I know they're not necessary because this is Animal Crossing and nobody really cares about the light switch, but I thought that it added a nice touch to it, and there's only so many wall items that we have in this game. Next, we're gonna go into the bathroom here, which is in the left room on the main level. You can tell that I really like the use of accent walls. I love the falling snow wall so much. It is my favorite one. When it is not winter, I think I have like the white wall with the windows on it, not the ones with the curtains, but the other ones. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the black frame windows and it's a white wall. You'll see here when you first walk in, I have the sink and there is a partition wall there. I also have a little radiator and a vanity. I moved a lot of things around here, like so many times in the process of doing this bathroom. We have the toilet as well as a bidet, and then I made a little shower area here with the wall shower unit, and I hung up a little towel mannequin thing. I know that we have the towel rack here next to the sink, but I also wanted to have like a little other hanging towel. I wish we had more items like this. I liked the separation with the partition wall and the little marble column there. I really love this space. I've been thinking though of changing up the color scheme and making it more tan, like using the tan Moroccan flooring and maybe a different wall instead of having it so blue and cold. I feel like it's really cold in here. Part of that too, I think, is just because of the lighting. I had that different lighting in here, like the ones that you can change up by going into that little option. Another thing I like a lot are these little countertop pieces, both the short and the tall ones, how I did that with the bathtub here in the middle. I feel like that adds a lot because you can put all different sorts of items on them. The only thing is they only look good from the front. If you turn, there's such a big gap. I didn't realize how thin the counters were from front to back until I was putting this whole space together. Overall, I think it looks fine. I realized this whole time too that I've been wearing shoes in my house in this game. I never wear shoes in real life in my house. I always take them off when I come in. This is the upstairs, and I have gotten so many compliments on this from my friends on Discord and other people who have like seen my game. I found something similar to this, I think, on Reddit. Somebody had posted a design that they did where like half of their room was a closet and the other half was like the actual bedroom. I love these clothing rack items so much. They honestly are one of the best things added to the game. I love creating spaces like this, and I love that we have little items to put on top of them, like the hats, the bags, and the little Rover's briefcase and those shoe boxes and things. I just love it in here. Even though the whole entire space isn't functional, it really adds a lot because it is functional over here with this little elegant dresser. And I just love this little peacock chair too, and the little mirror, which I think, yes, it can still be used even though you're in a little bit of a weird space. I think it's just because of where I have the chair, you have to scoot past it in order to be able to get in there. Then we have the other half as the actual bedroom. Again, this falling snow wall is not normally here. During the regular time, it's the white European curtain wall, I think it's called. It's the same wall that I used in Olivia's house as her accent wall when I was redoing it. Disappointed that we can't put things on partition walls. I think it looks so empty. I tried doing bookcases. I think I might try that again because there's more space to move here than I thought there was originally. And I think that if I added a couple of tall bookcases, it would look really nice. Let me look in my storage really quick. Perfect. I have several. Let's see what this would look like here if I just pick up everything and move it half a tile and then go into my pockets. I think I might only need 2 bookcases. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. I think it looks great. Unfortunately, since my dream address is already up and I do not plan on updating it again, you will not see those bookcases there. So yeah, I really love that, and I love this little fireplace here, although now I'm thinking of changing this around a bit and having the TV on top of the fireplace and the other stuff on top of the horizontal shelving. There we go. I actually think that looks a lot better. And then we have the little ottoman over here and the couch at the end of my bed. I love this bed. I love the swatch of it. I can never remember what this bed is called, but I love the whole furniture line, that and the chair, which I know I have the same exact chair downstairs in the same exact furniture swatch. Blame the game. don't blame me. There are no cute swatches on that chair except maybe 2. Right now we're gonna go into the basement. I made this like a multi-purpose space. I have a couple couches, a big TV, some chests, like kind of just hanging out here on this little sideboard, some other stuff. I have like a little mini fridge and a microwave, a little tea set, laundry, some posters, a crafting bench, and like ping pong. I'm realizing now I probably could have put pool there instead. I don't know why. I think I might have at one point, but maybe the ping pong takes up less of a footprint. I have a little wardrobe here as well, just in case, because sometimes I do come down here and change clothes. I'm realizing too that I could have probably put a gaming thing down here. Maybe if I move the chess board, I think that, do I even have a switch? Let me sort by alphabetical. Oh yeah, I have the ACNH one. Duh. There we go. Perfect. The only thing I dislike about the ironwood coffee table is that the chessboard now looks like it's hanging off it a little bit because of the way that the table is, and the switch dock is like just on there. I think that it makes sense to have a game console down here with the TV, and I don't have any more in the house either. And I love these little pillows here. This is just the stacked Zen pillows with a cushion on top, or a mom's pillow. I think that's mom's pillow. And then just all of like this random stuff on the walls, like random posters, mom's embroidery, the Happy Home Paradise poster, one of the museum posters. Anyway, that's my house here in Animal Crossing. I'm probably going to end up redoing it at some point a little bit, just to like change some of the furniture around. I really hope you guys like this video. Of course, I'm going to be taking down the Christmas decor, so maybe in the future, if I do redo it, I will do another tour. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!